perfect little backyard coop if you have a very small area, but you're just dying to have 2 chickens. I would put 2 chickens in this coop, not 1. And the point I want to make is, if you give the chicken everything it needs, it's very happy, even in a smaller coop. As you can see, the chicken just went in the nest box, checked it out. It has a nice sized water bowl, a little tiny food bowl, but I also just put food on the ground so it can pick and scratch. It has a perch to sleep on at night. It's got everything it needs in here. It has a little sand over here by the perch so it can get a little dust bath. And it has everything it needs. So it would be very happy in here. And like I said, I would put 2 chickens in there. But 2 chickens are a lot of fun and you will just love them. I have the door here on the end. So if you want to, when you're able to, you can open this door and then the chickens can free range in your yard for a little while, just, to get a little exercise, and then they can go back in and get on their perch at night. There is a piece of wire halfway up here, and that's to make it a little more predator proof at nighttime when you shut the door, and then you have to put the bungee on. Last but not least, that's very, very important is you have to cover this coop with some kind of fabric. I use sun fabric. I live in Florida. This is not waterproof, so the water will drip through. Now, I don't want to scare the chicken, but I will cover a good portion of the coop, and I'll put the coop in a location where it gets shade and extra dark shade with the fabric on top, and then a little part of the coop will be sunny. It needs both dark shade and a little bit of sun. And you could have your backyard chickens in a very small area. This is a DIY chicken coop that you can make yourself. The plans and step-by-step instructions are in the link that's below in the description. So you can, see how to make this if you want to put this in your backyard and get a couple chickens. I've had this chicken coop for years, so recently I had to do a little update on it because my little piggy, Neil, pushed through the wire after it rusted. So this time I used plastic chicken wire and I redid the whole coop, which was super easy, easy peasy. It just took me maybe 2 hours to do it. And I leave a little hangover right here, which also makes it predator proof. But what you can do is you can lay some bricks, you can just get some bricks or rocks and you just lay it on here, which helps hold the coop down and also keeps the predators from just going right under the, little PVC bar there. So that works really well. That little extra is all the way around the outside. And you have to take little extra precautions because everything wants to eat your chickens. She's been in there 10 minutes and she's already laying an egg. If that's, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. You can't even see her in that nest box, but she's in there. It's another satisfied customer on Becky's homestead. The biggest predator on our farm to the chicken coop is this boy right here. Don't push on the chicken coop. Neil, this is why I had to redo the wire on the chicken coop. Come on, I'm going to give you some goodies if you follow me. Oh, look how sharp those are. Oh my gosh, it's like a razor nail. You have. You don't bite your mommy though, do you, Neil? I'm going to tell you step by step what makes a chicken happy and you won't have any problems. Okay, number one though first is don't overcrowd the coop. So this coop is for 2 chickens. Okay, so the first thing, it has to have a little perch. So I built a little wooden perch so it can go under it. I designed it the perfect height so it can go under it and get up on top of it. It will sleep up there. Next is a little sandy area. Some people have to put a pan of sand in the coop because where they live there is no sand, which is perfectly fine. Next is they have to have a very nice little nest box to get in there in the private area to lay their eggs. I also have a video on how to make these nest boxes, and you can find that on my website. And of course a little food bowl, but as you can see they spill it, so you can just put this food on the ground. It's fine, they like to pick and scratch. I like to have a good sized water bowl. It just works out for me over the years. The animals stay healthy because water is so important. And then last but not least, they need dark shade with the sun fabric or some kind of a roof you'll have to put on there depending where you live. And then part of the coop needs to get some sun during the day. That's it. Easy peasy, simple, and once you get the good setup, you're set. Things will just run along smoothly and you won't have any problems and you'll just be collecting your eggs every day.